Do you have outdated pieces in your house that you just don't know what to do with, but you like the general idea of it? Watch this video and find out an easy way to transform pretty much anything into an amazing cement-like look. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Sandra and I'm the owner and creator here at Midwest Charm. We are a small storefront in Pine City, Minnesota, where we specialize in repurposed, upcycled vintage home decor, and all of your DIY products. Our link for our online store is below, where you can find all the products that I use today, as well as all of our social medias. You can contact us on any of them and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. In today's video, like I just said, we are transforming. It's just 2 projects, you guys. I wanted to keep this nice and simple. I found these plants and I really loved the general idea of the pot they were in. They had these medallions on them. They were really, in really good shape. So I just didn't like the color at all of the pot. They were kind of I'm looking at them over there. They're kind of a brownish wash over like an orange, like a terracotta orange. Did not like it. It would not go in any of my decor, and I would assume it would not go in most people's decor. And then I had a little rooster, and we do really well still selling farmhouse style items. And this little rooster is resin. He was originally, I don't even know what color, he was painted black, and I went ahead and used the same exact technique on both items. So please watch and see how I transform these into gorgeous decor pieces, and then stay tuned to the very end to see those final results. In today's upcycle, we are going to be using Gravel Road by DIY Paint. This is a simple, easy beginner flip that anyone can do, and it's 2 products. So you're going to take your gray paint. I love using DIY due to the heavily pigmentation in it, and also it's easy to blend, it's quick to dry, it's all natural, all the things that make this super duper easy to use. So we are going to take special care to make sure to go over the medallions and get it into all of the detail, and then go around the rest of this and get a good coat of paint on. If you get any of this DIY paint on the plants, which I did, it's really easy to wash off with just a baby wipe. Yeah, I did. I got it on there. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of going over this and smoothing it all out, and I'm going to get the bottoms and then let it dry up before I finish up this part of it. It kept like building up around the medallion for some reason, and I don't know if I just needed to shake up my paint a little bit. You typically don't need to with DIY, but this is an older bottle that I've had around for a long time. And now we're just going to start over on the second one, and you can kind of see me stippling in all those details and around the medallion itself. The outcome of this project is so crazy good. I cannot wait for you to see it. I will have pictures at the very end of both projects we are doing today. Such an easy project for a beginner to do, an easy project for somebody who's been doing this for a while. Just the transformation's amazing. And about right here is where I decided not quite right. So here they are dried up with that one coat, and I decided to go and grab letterpress gray. And off to the side there, I don't know if you can see it at any point, but I take a little bit of the letterpress gray and a little bit of the Gravel Road, and I pour it onto my paper. My paper down there underneath my projects is like a waterproof paper. And I just pour, when I do like blending or whatnot, I use it as like a palette. So I pour a glob of each color on there. Side by side, they're kind of mixed up. I literally stick my paintbrush in and kind of mixes those two colors and blends it. And then I'm going to stipple it on to these planters. I'm going to do the stippling, one, because it's going to give it some added texture, and I was not crazy about the before. It was just too smooth. It was, I don't know, there was just something, it was not feeling right. So with these two colors now, I literally am just dipping it in and then pouncing it on all over, and we're going to give it 2 coats like this. And again, if you get this on your plant, because I do, you can just use a baby wipe to wash it off. And you can see in this the 2 colors, and they kind of blend it perfectly. And if there's like a splotch of the lighter or darker, it just kind of flows with how we're going to be finishing these. Much better. I'm liking this so much better than before. So we're going to continue around the sides and the bottom, and then I'm going to go back in and get those rims too. I was trying to be a little bit more cognizant of where the plant was, so I wouldn't have to wipe off the plant, and then that just went down the tubes anyways. I had to redo it anyways. So we're going to go through and finish this on both pots. On, you guys, let's go ahead and get our white wax added. Normally when I do a project, you will watch me go over it completely with clear wax and then add the white wax, because it kind of acts as a buffer and allows you to move that white wax. Not with this project. With this project, we are going directly on top of this clay-based paint and adding the wax. I don't leave it sit for long. I go in, I wipe it off, and it's magical. Look at that. So project number 2 is this little rooster. He is resin. It looks like he was red before. Somebody painted him black. I didn't care for this look, so we are doing the same paint on this as we did those planters, and we're stippling it in there, 1 to get into all the little details, and 2 to give this some texture as well. And this will take 2 coats to get it completely how I want it. And I'm just here, you can kind of see off to the side there, the paint, I'm just adding a little bit more of, I think I end up doing more of both colors. And then we're just going to go over that little rooster. And I'm going to dip my brush into both colors and then stipple on. And as I stipple, it'll blend those 2 colors together. And you can do this with just 1 color. Like in the beginning, I was just doing Gravel Road, and it would have been just fine. It just would have been a little bit lighter than what I would have wanted for my finished result. So I added in the darker letterpress gray, but it would have been just fine with the one color. I'm going to go in and just get this in all of the details, which this does have a lot. And I'm just moving this around, getting in the paint and all those details, making sure there's no globs. And you can, maybe you can see the variation in the color from using the two different colors on my brush. And it does blend very easily when you do it this way. We're going to let it dry completely. And then we're going to do the same thing we did on those planters and go in directly with the white wax. We are not going to use clear wax on this, just right in with the white. And if you've never used the DIY waxes, they are super creamy, super easy to apply. You can see I just use an artist brush when I go in with mine. And then just kind of wipe it on and simply using my shop towels and rubbing that off. With using the artist brush, I can get it also into the little nooks and crannies super easy, and that's where you want it to rest anyways, so that it stays in there and helps make it look like that really high-end polished cement. Wait until you see the finished results in these pictures, y'all. It is so good. I cannot wait to hear what you think. Have you done this method before? Will you try it now if you haven't? I'm really excited to hear your thoughts on this process. Again, it's two products, a gray paint and white wax, and it works super easy with the DIY products. But I can't wait to hear your thoughts. What did you think? It was amazing transformation, right? Not just me. They're still sitting over there. I keep looking at them. I need to move it right in front of me. I think that transformation, that cement look, that very simple process just totally elevates it and makes it look so super high end. I'm loving it. I use it all the time. I do this all the time on all sorts of pieces. So you guys, I linked all the items that I used below. Super easy. You don't have to use both color paints. You can just use one color paint. Any gray paint, you guys. Hit up those links below. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Doesn't cost a thing. You just gotta click that little button. If you click the bell too, you'll get notified whenever I upload new content, which tends to be Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings, with some reels sprinkled in and occasionally a live. We will see you guys all next time. Bye.